What do we got here? 9:26, so 9:30. I've probably been here since 8 o'clock. Hour and a half went by. Maybe it was less than. Maybe it was 8:30. Anyway, whatever. In that time, I set up my stuff, and I've run 2 buckets. My first bucket was a monster. I thought maybe 0.8. No, 0.08. So then okay, let it be 0.05. 0.05 times 30, there's a gram and a half. I said today's going to be a gram and a half. I done a second bucket, hardly nothing. So if I added the 2 together, I'm still at 0.05. So it's half the 1.5 gram. So I'm more like about 0.75 for me 30 buckets. Here we go with this is number 3. I've moved in a different direction, I think, and I'll see what happens here. Let's turn this water on. And tumbler. There we go. I'm running about 8 litres, filtered down to 1 inch, slamming it in. This stuff is got no clay in it, it's only gravel. So I just slam it in. I probably run this bucket in under 2 minutes. Oh shit, didn't connect the spinner properly, wait a minute. My chair busted again. What's happened, I used dowel to join the tubing. I get 2 bits of tubing, insert a bit of dowel, butt the 2 tubing together, and the dowel keeps snapping. Now I know, don't ever use dowel. Maybe I shouldn't have destroyed my chair. I've got another one at home anyway, so. That's all right, stand up a little bit, it's good. Standing up's fine actually. It's the bit hunched over thing that messes up the back. Either sit down properly or stand up, but hunching over like I... But then, anyway, there we go, that's that. Chuck that in you go. That's the 3rd bucket done. Go over here, turn off the water, turn off the tumbler. This piece of iron is a waste of time. I just put that there. Anyway, this one over there, the hopper. Ah, back on the gold. There we go. I'm back again. This is more like a 0. This is more like a 0.05 again, I think. Get all that out of there. Done. I'll show you how I clean up my rubbish. This goes back here. That wrong way. Goes that way. This comes out. Take it to where I'm digging. For later, I can slam it back in the creek. The tub's actually filling up with a lot of shit here, but that's fine. I'll leave that. It's not in my way. It'll go out that little hole. Bigger rocks, carefully, not to knock everything flying. Bigger rocks over to where I'm digging. That's cleaned up. Sluice is in. Hopper in. Water. And that's ready for me next. That's ready for next bucket. Let's go have a look at the gold for the people who want to see gold, who like to see gold. A bit of black sand and shit. Anyway, shake it up, shake it up. Backwash. Get this out the way. I've got the spray on my face, the head and on my hands for these mozzies. The mozzies are here. Not as bad as they were a month or two ago, but they are here. Okay, I can tip that there. I can do this quickly because this goes home, eh? And I can do it at home properly. Bloody mosquito. That can go in there. Now, there we go. This is a bucket. This is my third bucket. Bucket number one. This is my best bucket. What I've done on this bucket, I'm back at the top level. So from what I just heard, I was speaking with Ian. Who remembers Ian at camp number 2 from a previous tape? Ian told me that it tends to be up the top, as it would be because with the recent flood. So 0.05, that's another 0.1. I reckon I've got 0.15 out of 3 buckets. 0.15 out of 3 buckets. So 0.05. 0.05 times 30. Somehow I'm back to a gram and a half. Well, that's good. I'm going to get another bucket now. This one will be just shit that's collapsed as I was digging, so it might not be a good bucket. I won't be showing it, but it might not be a good bucket, just to let people know, whatever. Okay, I'll be back. Over. Check the time. Yeah. 10:20. 10:20. I think 9:20 was bucket number 3. Now it's 10:20. 1, 2, 3. I've done 5 buckets in an hour. 5 buckets in an hour. 50 buckets in 10 hours. 5 buckets in an hour. 30 buckets will take 6 hours. That'll send me to bloody close to 6 o'clock or something. Anyway, look, here bucket number 8. Bucket number 7 was a disaster. I went towards the centre of the inside bend. I said, maybe, let's try it there anyway. And it was shocking. So now I've gone back to the actual inside bend. And well, at least I got some gold. Very little, but I might have gone too far inside bend. There's like a trail. Pay layup, pay pocket, pay packet, pay trail, pay dirt, pay line. Look, this tends to be a line where it drops out. So I need to discover this pay line. This is number 8 bucket anyway. Not a lot to see here. I thought maybe because I got a 0 gold in the previous bucket, Maybe this one. Thing is, I'm comparing to my average buckets now. Not my average in my life, but my average for today. And this is, who wants to see that? That's equivalent to the worst of my best buckets, which normally would be a monster. But anyway, so that's that. I'm back on the gold, but well, I should be back on the gold because I went back where the gold was. There's a doggy over there. He's a very friendly dog. One of them red ones. Healer, some sort of a healer. Okay, so that's that. I thought I would show a clean up. I thought it could be a monster, but it wasn't. But it was a good bucket just the same. So I'll get back to it, and I shall back with another report a bit later. Over. What do we got here? 12:30. 12:30. One of the earliest times I looked was 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. 3 hours. Wait a minute. Starting to warm up. The mosquito's still about. I don't want to take my shirt off. I've got to put up with the heat. All the mosquitoes, take your pick. I'll go the heat. I've got a hat on. Oh, I haven't got it on right now because I've got the GoPro on my head. But 3 hours I've done 5, 10, 11, number 12 coming up. This is number 12. In 3 hours. 12:30. 12. I could easily do another 12. So that'll make it 25. Yeah, I'll see how I go with 30 for today. I seem to be averaging surely at least 0.05 surely. So if by 30 times that's 1.5 grams. Let's say I went home now with 12 buckets at 0.5. Well, there's 0.6 grams already. I might even I'm tempted to get all that what I've caught and have a look. But anyway, it doesn't feel as though I've got 0.6, but I must have. I get a surprise when I get home. When I do my weigh in, I'm going to say, I'll say some small amount, not small but smallish, and then I'll say, but then I calculated on the creek 1.2 grams, minimum 1.2, and then I'll weigh it up, and I'll go, and it'll come up to 2 grams. Like my world record in one session is 1.3 something. 1.3. Fuck, there goes my bucket. Everything's breaking. What's going on? No. I broke my chair. I'm not bringing the chair no more. I'm just going to bring a big bucket to sit on. Maybe. Actually, let's stand up now. One man told me he sits on a milk crate, and he said, I've got another milk crate in the van, I'll go get you. I said, hang on, I've got buckets in me. I can sit on one of my buckets. And he goes, oh, the buckets, they tip over. but my buckets are quite wide, short and wide, 15 litre. Good for sitting down on. Anyway, I'm in the sun and I haven't got my hat on and it's cooking my scone. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, once I finish filming this, I'll put my hat on and I'll be okay. Okay, that's that. That's there. Pipe. Trommel. Oh, bit of an ordinary clean up. This one, never mind. What can you do? I got the previous one was better. Oh, heaps better. The previous one was close to my best bucket all day, and this one's close to my worst. My worst one had nothing in it. It's close to my second worst. Although it could be hiding under, so I'll go in the sun so people can see on it. I remember on the film clip last time, can't see shit in the shade. How is this a shit bucket? Something wrong with this bloke. I think the sun got me. Keep thinking everything's shit. This is a good bucket. Not my best bucket, but oh fuck, it might be my best. How is... I keep cleaning, wait. I'm not going to show it early because it's hard to see properly. I don't know anybody can see that. I thought it was shit, but it's not. It's close to my best pan all day, best bucket all day. I'm getting bunches of these. That's 0.08 for sure. Fuck, I got a chance of 2 grams today. I don't deserve, I'm a cunt, I don't deserve 2 grams. I better piss off, I better go home now. Anyway, who wants to see gold? Get out, the mosquitoes are coming. That's how does it look in the sun. And that's it in the shade. I put my finger there. I wasn't going to put my finger there, but I did anyway. I was supposed to bring my present. Somebody sent me a present. Who's the somebody? Biggest Kev sent me one of his guitar picks, and I was thinking about bringing it to the creek, and fuck it. I can do it at the weigh-in. I'll demonstrate. Poof off, mosquito. Man, I'm hot. Maybe I could have a rest and get my energy back or something. That's it. Anyway, so I'm still killing it. What I'm going to show every pan a monster. I'm tired of showing monster pans, but not pans, buckets. Maybe I won't show no more cleanups. What else I'm going to show then? Can't keep showing monster cleanups. People will hate me more. Those people will hate me. They're going to hate me more for getting gold. Anyway, I put this here. Why am I showing this? I turn this off. I'll be back later with something to report. Who wants to see a nice dog? There. Sits in the sun. Out of all the places to sit, maybe he likes it. They're from the hot area. Oh, I looked up too fast. I made myself dizzy. Okay. I'll be back later. Over. What have we got here? 143. All right, 143. My day is done here. I petered out of bloody material. Anyway, have a look at this. I'll show you something. Fucking Jono and Jono. I can't hear shit. Can you hear me now? Fuck. I still can't hear myself talk. Anyway, so that's Ian, who's been living here for a couple of months. Oh fuck, I didn't show you. He's got his pump set up here. This is Mopoke Creek. Ian's got a big long fucking pump, 100 metres. He's 100 metres up the fucking river, can't hear. He said he's pump here because there's no water up there. Anyway, I can't put up with that. The fucking pump, and that I've pretty much run out of material here. And plus I'm tired. I did dig one bucket. Like I was digging and it all collapsed back in, and so the material what collapsed back in, that's in here now. I've got a bucket full, I'll put it here. I'll run this one. I was thinking about taking some of this shit home, but I don't know. Maybe I won't. That's 5, 10, 15. I don't know if I put a rock or not. Whether I did or not. Anyway, it's 15 or 16 bucket coming up now. There's the water. Spinner. So what happens in the next 10 minutes all depends on this bucket now. Like, I got over half a gram. Fuck, what? How much more do you want? I was hoping I might get a gram today, but I got to yell. I got to yell to fucking hear myself talk. I didn't bring any. I didn't bring any earmuffs or earplugs or nothing, so I've got to put up with this nonsense. I went downstream test panning to get away from this fucking noise, because I could still hear the noise in the background, but I couldn't find any gold. I said, oh fuck it, this is bullshit. Anyway, I'm only a little cunt. If I was a bit bigger, like say Victor, I'll tell Ian, look, you're ruining my fucking day. And then he might say bad luck, and then I'll grab him and throw him in the river. But I'm not big, so I'll leave it for now. Turn this off. We'll turn this off. You know, that's way too fucking loud. That's, fuck me dead. Put a muffler on the fucking thing. Fuck. Anyway, let's put that over there. Ah, good. I got nothing, so I can piss off from here now. Anyway, there's nothing here. I pretty much got it all. You know, that's the thing, you see. You do your test panning, you work it all out, how much you're going to get for this amount of material. And yeah, if I ran 30 buckets, I might have got 2.5 grams. or 1.5. But there ain't 30 bloody buckets worth of material. I done 15. And that's me, I'm done. I'll pack all this shit up, put that big pile of tailings back in the dirt, in the holes, and that's me done. Okay, that pile of dirt there, I'll be putting that in. So I will go down to Murray's Corner, have a bit of a play over there. Over.